I'm back.
Hi, my name is Esperanza. I'm sure if you follow this channel, you know who I am. If you haven't, I am the owner of Brewja Co, and I am starting a new blog called Coffee Heathen. So I started YouTube about last year, and I was committed for a while, and life kind of just happened. So the last time you saw me, I was cleaning my room and wanting to get my life together so I can, commit to this business. So you can see I have a new background, and part of it is because I opened up a shop. So that cleaning my room really did help, like I thought, because I do believe that the way our room is a reflection of how our mental health is. And so I realized that, a lot of like the clutter, kind of just like that was like cluttering up my mind, was like actually like physically out as well. So after I cleaned my room, one of the decisions that I decided to make was to open up a shop. Reason being is because as I was cleaning, I realized that a lot of it I couldn't get rid of because it was either art supplies, or it was like my music stuff, or there were like books from university that I like to save, or just like stuff that was just for me, like, like my bed, my decorations and stuff like that. And so I realized, I'm like, yeah, part of it, the problem, it's the clutter and like how I like am organized here. But the bigger problem was that I had just too much stuff that I couldn't necessarily get rid of. So once I moved into my shop, my room like was completely empty. I'll I will post that video later just to let y'all know on what, how my room looks like now. And so I have the shop that is an absolute art studio and gallery, when I have gallery opening. So yeah, I succeeded, and update on the New Year's resolution, because I think I just need to catch you up on the year. So New Year's resolution, obviously I did not commit to it at all because opening up a shop did take up a lot of energy and resources out of me. So yeah, that's probably not going to happen. If you recall, it was specifically about wanting to post every week and be better about social media, and then drawings, to revamp all my drawings. That has not happened, and I'm okay with it because I opened up a shop. So just an overall update on what's been happening in the past months, especially once I stopped posting. April came, and I was just, I kind of took a leap of faith and decided to open up gallery, and I was looking around, but then I remembered that one of my friends who owned a commercial strip asked her if it was available, and it happened to be available. So then I decided to say I'll take it. 2 days later I moved into the shop, and I was like, shit, this is real. And so I immediately started planning into the grand opening, as well as just like setting up some systems and organizational systems specifically, and just making sure that I had enough product for then. All at the same time, I was still working my full-time job, and I was going to events and planning events. So it's been it was a really hectic time, and at the time I was looking for a house. So all of it just piled up so high that I could barely manage, and I was getting anxiety attacks. It was so fucking awful. Once the grand opening hit, I kind of realized that I couldn't do my full-time job and commit to Brewja Co, and so I decided to take another leap of faith. Decided to put in my 2 weeks. I think I gave them 3 weeks though. 3 weeks in, and left my full-time job right before my birthday. So yeah, lots of stuff, and that's now July. So then July hits, and I had a really good month. I had enough to kind of just survive for a while. And then August hit. I threw another event that didn't end up going so well. And there were a lot of hard lessons to be learned in August, and specifically is about volatile nature of being an entrepreneur and artist specifically. I learned about, you know, event planning and coordinating. I learned just several lessons that, you know, I'll link the blog below where, because I can't remember at the top of my head, and I just wanted to give you all an update. So just several lessons, hard lessons that I had to learn in August. And so then September, like, and the combination of August, September, and October even, has been just like catch up with inventory, because I ran out of inventory in July and I had just replenished it for the grand opening, which is a good problem to have. But also I didn't have any products for the events that I was throwing. So that was it. That was just a problem. I didn't have as much to sell, and really impacted the finances. So a lot of it had to do with just learning balance within the business. Is like, alongside with that, all through like, and also side note, but like semi-related, from July all the way to like last week, the first week of October, basically, I have had an event every single fucking weekend. Every single weekend, nonstop. And it was stressful. It was an understatement, but it was just a lot. So basically, like, now August, September, October has been just like, okay, let's balance our finances, balance our life, balance learning about balance, and here we are. So now that I'm out of these vending events, and well, yeah, now that I'm out of these vending events, I'm like, okay, well, you know, usually October, November, and December are really like, there's not really much to do here in the city. Just because it's cold and like, or it's getting colder, and like, there's just not a lot of events going on. But Small Business Saturday, or Small Business Month, basically, for November, and the holidays. So I'm looking forward to that and seeing where things take me. But it does give me a little bit more freedom on now coming back and doing YouTube and writing blogs. So I have just kind of had to revisit how the business model has been for Brewja Co. Brewja Co. Because a lot of it had to do with me learning these lessons, and also realizing that I can't do it all. Obvious, but like learning to refine what I'm willing to commit to and what I'm not willing to commit to, and, you know, just learning those little life lessons that you know, I could have never have fully anticipated, especially because of how dynamic an artist's life can be. It was just a lot of moving pieces. So here I am, I'm back, and I wanted to say hello. She is new and she has exposed brick in her gallery. I just wanted to say, like, you know, I didn't forget y'all. I just needed to focus on myself first, and kind of just like the trajectory that I'm taking with Brewja Co now. Some things that I'm thinking of doing is doing more blogs. I want to do one every week. So far I have all of the rest of October and part of November planned out. So weekly blogs that you can find at www.brewja.co. I'll put that link in the bottom. But also just like doing more YouTube. I want to do once a week, but I can't promise that. I am aiming for every other week, just because how many moving parts I have still. I mean, I don't think that's ever going to go away, but stability, like stabilizing the business, has been rough. And so, you know, I want to aim for every other week. So this is the first one, and you know, without getting too wordy, because I have a lot of things planned out for y'all, I want to help other artists become artists and be able to do the things that I do, especially in like this world that we are in. Is like, how do you make money off the thing that you love? And not to say that you have to, because, you know, like, if you want to keep it a hobby, you want to keep it a hobby, like, by all means, more power to you. But for the people who are like, I don't see myself doing anything else but this, and I need this to happen for me, so I want to do this for y'all. So I want to do, you know, blogs that are about like being an artist, also like updates on like where, you know, like being transparent, like what are some pitfalls, like what are some things to watch out for, what has been a success for me, you know, sharing that sort of details alongside with like the cool stuff, which is me painting and like showing you my process and talking about you know, new techniques and how do I personally approach art, like technique wise, and thematically, or how did I come up with branding, that sort of thing. So I definitely have like a lot. Also, I got my nose pierced, like I don't think I mentioned that. So like right now one of them's healing because it accidentally popped out and I stabbed it through. I don't think you're supposed to do that, so please don't do that. Talk to your piercer, but I did, and it's itchy. But yeah, look at them, they're cute. But yeah, so I have like, you know, just a lot of things on my mind, and I just wanted to say hello, and you know, till next time, which I hope will be in 2 weeks on Tuesdays. But kisses. I will see you next week. Bye.